Man, this war better end fast. We got motherfuckers putting 62 cents of gas in their tank. Times are getting tough, Trump. We gotta end that war. Come on, dude. Bro went from one block to the next block. We are so cooked.
And the gas prices are completely insane. Make it almost out of control to drive.
I'm trying to understand why gas just went up to $5.50.
I cannot believe it. Gas went from $3.55 up to $4.19. That is a what? 64 cents increase in one day. One day. Now you explain that, President Trump. I voted for you, and so far everything is going up.
And this is peanuts, and I appreciate everybody putting up with it for a little while. It won't be much longer, but you're going to have, and frankly, there is so much oil out there. One of the things that is happening is these big ships are coming up to Texas, Louisiana, and Alaska, and they're loading up. But I don't even think about that. What I think about is you can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon, and they won't have a nuclear weapon, and they fully understand it.
He started this. He's the one who should be paying for it, but it doesn't come out of his pocket, it comes out of our pocket.
There is only one possible explanation for what Donald Trump just said. That is that Donald Trump hates low-income, blue-collar, working-class Americans. Because, of course, last week he said he doesn't think about gas prices at all when it comes to attacking the country that controls the world's oil. Yesterday, when he was asked about gas prices in front of the future construction site for his $400 million ballroom, he said,
And this is peanuts.
a truly insane thing to say given that gas prices this Memorial Day weekend are up 42% from last year. But peanuts? Donald, you stepped in it.
So how long is it going to be before we actually start to see some relief? Look at this. This is where we were before the war started. This is where we are right now. There's a huge amount of time that it's going to take, according to the futures market, before we get back down to that sub $70 an oil level. Look at this. 2032. So you want $3 gas again, you're going to have to wait maybe 6 years. And so what does that mean for everything? Look at this. Produce, clothing, airfare, gas, shipping, all of these rely on high gas prices, high oil prices. All of them are going to continue to be more expensive.
Gas prices in America continue rising, and many Americans are saying this is becoming unsustainable. Trump promised lower prices during the campaigns, and that message resonated with millions who wanted some relief. But now his own supporters are now saying they feel betrayed and even disappointed. So let's have a look.
Y'all, so Trump said that gas prices we're going to start coming down. He also said in the beginning that it's going to have to get worse before it can get better. Okay. Why nobody believes that is beyond me, because literally things couldn't have gotten really any worse than it was with Biden.
It really sucks because people are like, when our gas price is going to go down, when our gas price is going to go down. They're not. They're not. He fucked us over. And our kids will be shocked that we ever paid less than $5 for a gallon of gas. That's not how this works.
All right, Trumpers, come and get me. Hey, I'm here getting gas. Look at this mess right here. $60. Got me 15 gallons in my new truck. Now, yes, that filled it up because I wasn't all the way out. But here's the deal, okay? Let me explain this to you. Donald Trump is more worried about everything he's got going on with the IRS in Washington instead of getting our gas prices down. He's not messed with this war, not one bit, since he's started dealing with his $1.8 billion slush fund from the IRS so he can help out all of his cronies that are criminals from January 6th. And here we got gas prices soaring. Gas at the Murphy's. If anybody knows what Murphy's is, it's a part of Walmart. It's $4 a gallon here. Kroger right up the street is $4.09, okay? But nobody's dealing with the gas prices in America, and the gas prices and the diesel prices is what's making stuff expensive at the stores, and it's hurting us Americans. Why Donald Trump gets richer. He continues to put more money in his pocket and his family. He gets to avoid people, the IRS looking into him, all while the American people are struggling. Make this make sense. Tell me why you voted for him. Tell me if this is even what you voted for if you're a Trump supporter, for your gas and your goods to be out of control. To get $60 in gas and only get 15 gallons is asinine.
I'm trying to understand why gas just went up to $5.50. I usually get premium gas, and I've been paying like $4.30, something like that. But I just went $5.50. I literally only got $10 because I'm like, are they scamming, or is that what gas costs now? And for perspective, I'm from Jersey, so gas wasn't that high up, and I do get premium gas, so like obviously I spend a little bit more, but almost $6 for gas is crazy.
At this point, gas needs a payment plan. For the first time in American history, every single state has hit the $4 threshold for gas. Every state. We done unlocked a struggle achievement together. Now, California is out here paying over $6 a gallon. But at that point, your car ain't transportation no more. It's a dependent. You gotta emotionally support it financially. And y'all remember, people were saying things are gonna get cheaper. Just be patient. America's gonna be great again. But to me, greatness is looking like paying more money for the exact same stuff. Same gas, same roads, same potholes, just higher bills. And gas prices don't just hit your tank. They hit groceries, delivery, travel, work, everything. Every time gas goes up, life's gonna send you another invoice. So how are y'all handling it? Are you driving less? Carpooling? Sitting in the parking lot praying the needle don't move? Let's talk about it.
The national average gas price in the U.S. is $4.55. Many experts have predicted that the gas prices in the U.S. will hit $5 or more. With the Strait of Hormuz still being closed, Iran still not allowing ships and shipments to pass through there, this affects our economy. Prices go up, food, gases, all around the board, it affects the prices. I didn't realize that these gas prices was affecting so many people. I went to the store yesterday, and one of my favorite cashiers, she's an elderly lady in her 60s. She had about 5 or 6 bags, putting them on her scooter, about to go home. I say, I thought you had a car. She said, I do. I can't afford the gas. Traveling back and forth. She lived 40 minutes from her job. She had to buy a scooter off Amazon to ride back and forth to work now. And now they're saying gas gonna reach $5 or more. They asked Trump Tuesday, what did he think about, the rising gas prices and food prices and stuff like that? He said, I don't think about Americans' financial situations. He said, I don't think about nobody. He said, all I think about is one thing, and that's Iran not having a nuclear weapon. That's it. If you didn't know, now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Trump supporter from Indianapolis here, and I just want to say that our gas prices are not down. They are higher. Comment and tell me where you're from and tell me if your gas prices are higher or lower. I'm tired of the lies.
Oh, hey there. We're just here filling up the campaign truck, traveling around Wyoming. President Trump has got these gas prices so low, it just keeps us on the road, moving up and down these highways. Vote for Reed Reisner.
So I currently live in DC and I don't have a car. I don't need a car to get to work. I don't need a car for anything where I live. And I take the public transportation of the metro every single day. So as a result, I'm never really passing gas stations, and I admittedly don't know the cost of gas. And I know it's expensive. I've heard that. I didn't know how expensive it was until I came home to California for the week, where I'm from and where I grew up, in the suburbs of San Francisco, when I was on a walk, walking the dogs, and I saw that. I'm sorry, premium gas is $7.20. I had a diesel car in high school. $8.09 for gas. Cheapest gas is $6.79. That's with a car wash and without a car wash. And me personally, I never got a car wash when I would get gas when I was in high school and whatnot. That's crazy. Again, assume California is the most expensive place for gas in the country, or one of the top. $8.10. $8.10 for gas? That is literally unbelievable. I was shocked when I saw that. $8 for gas is crazy. Crazy.
Are you fucking $60? This shit used to fill up on 35. Oh my God.
So I'm standing here in California at a Chevron right now, and premium gas is $7.49, diesel is $8.99. I mean, this is insane. And before people say this is normal, it's not. The average gas price across California right now is already pushed around $5.70 to nearly $6 a gallon, which is almost $2 higher than the national average. And in some places, like here, it's way higher. I mean, we're talking $7, $8, even close to $9 at certain stations. So what's going on? Well, part of it is global the tensions in places like Iran pushing oil prices up, with trickles down to gas prices. But California also has its own issues. Higher gas taxes, stricter environmental regulations, and limited refinery capacity all drives up prices up even more, like we're seeing here. So yeah, this isn't just bad luck. It's a combination of global events and state level factors hitting all at once. And the crazy part is, experts are even warning prices could go even higher if things keep going this direction.
Americans are feeling crushed by rising costs everywhere. Gas prices, groceries are becoming unaffordable. Rent is drowning paychecks, and millions of families are struggling just to survive. Parents are skipping meals so their children can eat. Working people are choosing between paying rent, buying medicine, and putting gas on their cars, just to get to work. And I believe the reason why many Trump voters voted for him is because he promised lower prices. But when they hear him say that he's not focused on Americans' financial situation, he's focused on preventing Iran getting a nuclear weapon, it creates disappointment, They feel he's disconnected from the daily life people are going through. And many people are tired, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally exhausted. And many people can tolerate hardship for long when they believe the relief is coming. But when months pass and life keeps getting harder, frustration turns into outrage. It's even reaching a point where the American dream no longer feels like owning a home or even building wealth. It feels like simply surviving without drowning in debt. And the people want leaders that feels connected to the daily struggles. They want leadership that acknowledges pain instead of assuming everything is fine. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.